Important, the big global shift. Good morning to you all. Many of you know that in 2016 I published the Universal Message, which spoke of 2021 and 22 as the years of the great change for humanity and the planet. I also spoke of 2041 as the year when the planet will be totally free of the last human mental darkness, solidifying the new world that is preparing to appear. In 2020, we published The Transcendental Shift, with COVID-19 already making its first ravages. In 2016, it was easy to label me as an alarmist or pessimist. But unfortunately, I was not wrong. You may be already seeing what is happening in the world in these current times. Alliances of warlike power between the West and East, China, Russia, India, NATO. Russia-Ukraine military war that has only just begun. Other wars that have been going on for a long time in remote regions, but have a lesser media presence. Ethiopia, Yemen, Myanmar, Syria, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Somalia, Congo, Mozambique, Afghanistan. Provoked energy crises, wars, Russia being the visible and topical face at the moment, threatening the economies of the Western world and the well-being of Europeans. Pandemics, COVID-19 and others emerging. Climate change, which is constantly showing its destructive effects for the entire planet. Fires, floods, seriously threatened agriculture, advanced and critical polar and glacial melting, rivers and swamps drying up, seas overheating, enormous impacts on ecosystems, as well as on flora and fauna, etc. Everything that has been happening since 2008 is a preparation for what is soon to come, as human beings have paid attention first and foremost to protecting their economic interests and maintaining their lifestyle, destructive for the planet. Looking the other way, while hundreds of scientists warned them for many years of the threat that global climate change poses. Nature sent warnings decades ago that only raised awareness among a minority with no voice nor power. Now there is no turning back because of the selfishness and unconsciousness that is killing the future of future generations. There is, and will be in the coming months, much fear and suffering. But remember that it is for future generations to live in total union and harmony with all beings of the planet. New World. The divided humanity will change to a united humanity, human beings and planet. Existence can wait no longer and manifests with radical actions to recover, without a doubt, the lost balance. Here in the valley, where I have been living in isolation for years, my transcendental family, the valley's animals that some have already appeared in various videos to support our being as transcendental union, have been holed up in the mountains for many weeks and months now, fearing in anticipation of what is to come. They, like myself, feel everything in anticipation. What is happening now was my nightmare as a child, which I published in 2016. Many tears have fallen and still roll down my cheeks in the silence of the valley, feeling the arrival of so much unnecessary destruction and suffering, because of human selfishness and ignorance. When the existence invites us, all cultures, ethnicities, and interests, to unite and stop the annihilation of life on the planet that affects all beings, to restore the union that future generations and beings on Earth need and desire so much, so that evolution returns to follow its rhythm for the good of all, and to stop the total destruction. The current situation resembles two neighbors fighting against each other's countries when their building is on fire, planet Earth. Common sense would have them unite to face together the danger that affects them both, and realize that it is their actions and beliefs that have set the planet on fire, that they both share the same fate of the planet in the universe. Realize that their quarrels are the product of their inner wars, because their minds are disconnected from their essences, energies that give life. Life will be wonderful after the unwanted humanitarian chaos. The Earth will once again be the paradise of the universe, where the human being is the guest of honor. I invite those of you who have already participated in a retreat or ancestral healing course to practice again in the connection of your heart essence, to feel that there is nothing to fear if you let yourself be guided by your own essence, energy that gives you life. Your intuition, voice of your essence, will guide you in these dark times, just as it guided you to participate in a liberation program in the valley, without knowing why until after you came, as what we share is far from the known spirituality and alternative therapies. Remember those of you who are prepared to pick up the quartz stones that were waiting for you as a symbol of your mind-heart-essence union. A fact you confirmed yourselves in connection with your own essence. All of you remember and practice the transcendental ancestral healing meditation, powered by its long and deep sigh, accompanied by the feeling of, I don't understand anything, but... Soon you will all understand why you have come to the valley. The new world awaits you to guide others within the purity of what has been transmitted, without interpretations, in transcendental gratitude to that which is always with you in the silence of your hearts. Remember the one transcendental being's rule: do whatever you want, as long as it does not harm or disturb anyone in the universe, not even yourself. If you have not come to the valley, to the International Beingist Center in Spain, or received an ancestral healing treatment, or you have received only the treatment in the Mislada cabinet, and you feel a connection with me, with us, we invite you to prepare yourself. Two things can happen after your preparation. You feel better to live free without the need to follow an ancestral healing program or treatment. Happens 90% of the time. Or you need something more to follow your path united with us. We only cater for people who are ready to transcend. I invite you to share with us, by WhatsApp or email, your feelings after practicing in the silence of the heart, as I shared with you, and to reread the author's notes and AtelTrainer books, to remember the transcendental knowledge that belongs to all of us. One day, if you deeply desire it, we will meet somewhere in this world. See you soon! Transcendental love hug to you. We are Alain, Tello, Robledo, Beingist, and AtelTrainer's team. Thank you.
Thank you